Our top story this morning, India has launched a massive search operation for Pakistani fishermen in its western state of Gujarat. The operations have been underway in the Kutch region of the state for over 30 hours now. 3 special units of commandos, the Creek Crocodile commandos, have been airdropped in Kutch. The 3 units of the commandos have been airdropped from 3 different directions. Reports say their progress is being slowed by the geographical complications. It is apparently a marshy mangrove area with high tidal waters. Combing operations are still underway. The border security forces seized 11 Pakistani fishing boats in the creek near Kutch. According to a BSF official, 8 Pakistani boats were spotted during the routine aerial surveillance. Intruders sensed the situation and jumped off the boats to escape. BSF officials immediately launched search operations in over 300 square kilometers near the Indo-Pakistan border. The operation comes just a day after Pakistan arrested 36 Indian fishermen and 6 boats for allegedly fishing in Pakistan's exclusive economic zone. And for more on this, our principal diplomatic correspondent Siddhant Sibal is now joining us live from New Delhi. Siddhant, thank you for joining us. To begin with, could you just bring us up to speed with the search operations and if there is any update on this mission?
Well, the search operation continues, but we need to understand the geography of this area. This is a very marshy area, and also remember there is a dispute as well over the boundary there, and because of the conditions there, it is difficult to man that area. Now, if you look at the past, it's not the first such instance of course, detaining and making sure that there is no infiltration. In the past as well, there have been operations launched by the Indian side to make sure that there is no infiltration from the Pakistani side, because this is an area which is largely a difficult terrain, and that is why usually this is the chosen route by Pakistani infiltrators. Now, we need to also understand India's security issues, because when the 26/11 attacks happened, 2008 Mumbai terror attacks happened, it was the same modus operandi. Of course, it was a different location that time, and the boats were left, and of course the infiltrator, led to the entire terror attack in the city of Mumbai. But the worry, of course, this time is that where are those Pakistani infiltrators? Because those Pakistani infiltrators can pose a big security challenge, and that is why the Indian side had to airdrop the commandos.
Absolutely, Siddhant. Now, the operation, like I mentioned earlier, also comes just a day after Pakistan arrested 36 Indian fishermen in 6 boats. What can you tell us about this? Can you just break it down for us?
Well, we know that if you look at the area, the demarcation of the boundary when it comes to the Indian state of Gujarat and the Pakistani province of Sindh, when it comes to the maritime border, it is a place where generally the Indian fishermen cross into Pakistani side, and it is vice versa as well. And we know that in the past, both sides have taken into custody the fishermen of the opposite side. For this, India has in the past proposed a humanitarian way of handling the situation and making sure that the fishermen of both countries can go back early to their respective countries. But there hasn't been any response by the Pakistani establishment. We also know there is a mechanism by which on 1st of January and 1st of July every year, the Indian and the Pakistani side exchange the number of prisoners, including the fishermen, in their custody. And we know that there is a considerable number of fishermen both sides have of each other. So this is something that has been an ongoing issue, and India has been calling for looking into the entire issue through a humanitarian prism.
Right. Absolutely, Siddhant. Thank you so much for bringing us up to speed on this issue. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.